Hi, I'm John Fitzgerald and welcome to another Custodian update. And boy, oh boy, have we got a lot of change happening today with some real headlines. And you know, I often say and go back to the basis of what a CEO does. And the most important thing a CEO does is bring the outside in. And there's been so many things happening on the outside, but bringing them in, what has meaning to us? Only really two things: population and population growth. And number two is going to be the ability to rent our houses and get income. Now, that comes down to unemployment. And the March unemployment figures, and this is a red line, should be front page. Australia's employment grew by 44,000 jobs in the month of March. That is phenomenal. That annualises at nearly 500,000 jobs a year. Now, our growth rate, our population growth rate, is only 485,000 jobs. People, I should say. So this is phenomenal. And there is an ongoing effect, two ongoing effects, and it's critical to us today. Today, Custodian, and by the way, Custodian, as you now know or should know, have delivered well over 5,000 investment properties. Today, we have 14 for rent. That is 3 new ones, 3 new houses, and 11 old ones, and they will all rent within the next week or two. We'll get down to 0 vacancy and have a wait list, particularly in southeast Queensland, probably within the next 3 months. That is phenomenal, because what that means, two things. It means we're going to have rental growth. Rental growth. Significant rental growth, not $5 to $10, maybe $20 to $30. And that'll bring a new age, or a new wave, I should say, of first home buyers back into the market. Because the real thing that spooks first home buyers is that they're in a rental property that's going to grow. I should say their rents are going to grow, and they're going to miss the affordability. So really, really important today. We recognise that we have this population growth. At the same time, we have this job growth that's effectively driving rents in our market, really in our market, and that following driving the rents will be driving the property growth, and particularly in southeast Queensland, where they've got a new government there, and the number one achievement, or I should say goal of that government, is to get unemployment down to 4%. And just in March, they brought it down by 0.2%. So they're well on the way. And as you know, there's still another $5 to $6 billion for them to spend on repatriation works that is starting this year. A very, very exciting time. As we now come out of the GFC, you're seeing lots of change. And it's not being predicted, because you're still seeing the headlines that you see every day: job losses, job losses, job losses. Well, it's just not the facts. 44,000 jobs created. And isn't it amazing? You see the headlines about what they predict, and then when it actually happens, it's down the bottom of the page and doesn't actually filter through. But as custodians, and I should say as wealth builders, we work out what does have meaning to us and how it filters down to affect us. It's only those two things: population, record population growth today. Now we have job growth, and we have an acute rental shortage. Time for you to get moving. Increase your income, increase your portfolio. We've got the boom coming. Thanks for listening to me.